couple weeks ago at this point. No, we played last week. We just skipped a couple of days, not a full week. That's right. So last time, the mayhem ensues and fire exists within the northernmost populated city on the planet. Fire is used for hearths and warming and celebrations, but not tonight. Tonight it is devastation, it is terror, it is pain, it is death, and it is moreover savage. Fire has made itself known, sabotaged the trial for Dro's murder case, and began pouring creatures of raw, fiery affinity through this graft that they deftly covered up through layers of anti-detection and illusion. You all are currently charging towards a blackened obsidian-style spire that seems to have anchored or been modified by the graft itself. Running through the town, you see civilians, innocents being snatched up and torn away. And for the unfortunate good of all, you mostly press down and continue charging until you're met with a choice. Two people that you know, one being Eve, Passport's assistant, and recent changeling friend of the soldiers of Aegon. Or the charismatic and overly muscular potion maker, Big Swole, who looks like he's being consumed by fire, but also like he's cradling or wrapping himself around something that needs protection. And with much deliberation above the table, the answer was both. Both sounds good. So, we begin our day with a bit of combat. I need everybody, once I get everyone properly selected, to roll me some initiative. Well, we are starting strong today. Happy birthday, Noah.
It's every single session. My first roll of every session is either a nat 1 or a nat 20. For like the past 4 or 5 sessions. There's no to be.
See, the dice want to be nice.
Morgan, do you want me to roll for Eve?
Sure. We'll throw Eve into the mix here. Whatever her hit points are, give her half hit points, because this is not... Actually, you know what? Throw me the link for Eve, because I don't have it, and then I'll just import it real quick. And at this point, you are at about half health.
Oh, I can't find it. I almost sent this to the wrong person. I just sent it to you on Discord.
Sounds good. Okay. Okay, so we're importing Eve. Go ahead and nuke her hit points for a bit. And that is on its way. There's a significant difference between those natural ones.
I rolled a nat 20 for Dro and a nat 1 for the elemental.
Mhm. Okay, number 72, Eve, is now a character. Wait, what? Where's the token? Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna give her a proper token real quick. Okay, now I can drag her on the board.
I was like, what thing on my token? It's Yaslin's exhaustion sitting right where my token is.
I can't help it. Listen.
Sorry, my exhaustion got on you.
It's rubbing off. My bad. My bad.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we start off with Dro. You are up.
I didn't roll for Eve because I don't have access to the token yet.
Eve doesn't exist on the combat tracker, and you don't have the token. Those probably both need to happen.
Alright.
Now you should.
We're still loading in this map.
Oh, yeah, that's not normal. Go ahead and give yourself a reroll.
Oh.
Eve
Yeah,
is
it's not me
ready to
first.
go.
God, this not me first.
You have higher decks.
I
How
know.
did-
I don't want to go first in this battle right now.
No, you are first. How did I beat you if you have higher decks?
What's your dex?
Her dex is a +4.
Oh yeah, wait, what?
That makes no sense.
And you rolled a natural 20, so
it
you should
added
have been higher.
6 to yours, it looks like.
Yeah.
Or
Where
7.
did the +2 come from?
I don't know. But I kind of like the narrative because Eve's already in the fight. So she can go first.
Let me just take out some spell slots. Let me take out one of each level.
Okay, and I am going to scooch y'all on the map a little bit further away to represent the 120 feet on both sides that I mentioned before.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Well, this is... Nope, I'm gonna real quick double the map. So each hex is currently 10 feet. That's gonna make it far easier. It's still gonna be a long ways, holy cow.
because it was 120 feet either way. We were like right in the middle.
Yeah,
It was 150 feet, you said.
150? Oh, I did say 150. Well, good. Now this seems like it's getting ridiculous. But I'm into it. Cool, so there's that one. This one goes this way. Okay, cool. Tailwind, so Big Swole. Here we go. Tailwind.
Doesn't Tailwind share
Yeah,
Warden's
Tailwind
initiative?
Yes, he does. I'll just remove Tailwinds then. Okay, so up first is Eve.
Spirit Guardians.
Okay. All right, and oh, nice.
Pretty
That
cool.
is awesome. So what is it? It's 15 feet is what's affected. Is that right?
I closed it. Hold on. It's It's 15 feet, a distance around you from 15 feet. Yeah, so it's like a 15-foot radius originating on you.
Okay, sounds good. So it's not the larger effect. I don't know why that's larger. Maybe just so it's not so cramped. But it's just the glowy yellow bit, not the ring size. But Eve, what does your scarecrow do?
I think it looks like a bunch of small creatures that come out of paint and they kind of just dash around in the air.
Nice.
Like little paint critters. And now the area around her is also difficult terrain now because Spirit Guardians is difficult terrain.
Nice. Very lovely. Anything else for you?
Nope. Everyone's too far away for any bardics.
Okay, sounds good. Next up is Dro.
They're 150 feet.
Yes.
I didn't think I'd ever say this as a monk, but that's really far.
Just wait until you get your new monk.
Hmm. Could definitely make the distance, but it's a lot of sources to burn. Spell. Just gonna look at Warden. Do you plan on staying here, or do you plan on coming with us but firing from a distance to help Eve?
Time is of the essence. You guys did spend a lot of time talking, and your would-be savees are being damaged as you guys are going. So you guys have probably already talked about this for 20, 30 seconds. It's been a bit.
Yeah, and I mentioned last time that we met, or last week, that I'm intending on just sitting right in the middle of the road at that crossroads on a swivel, just firing back and forth.
I was just gonna look and trust that you'll be able to save her. And as much as Dro hates it, he's gonna start heading towards Big Swole. He's gonna dash, so it's 110 feet. Is it a straight shot?
First, I guess implicitly that it's just like one of the alleyways, like a few buildings down.
Okay. So it's like 50 feet from where. Okay. I hate this. He's just gonna run his action to dash. I'm not gonna use key points yet. And yeah, I doubt I could shadow step. Not with all this fire around.
Yeah, there's a lot of iron. The closer you guys get to the center of all of this activity, the brighter and brighter it's getting. At maybe another couple blocks down, it's going to get like squinting level bright because it is just heavy with fire lumens.
And remind me, we see the back of this creature, right? Both creatures' backs are to us.
Eve is interposed between you and the creature,
Okay.
and the other one that has Big Swole is consumed around him.
Can he see us?
Big Swole's back is to you.
Okay. That's all I'm gonna do. So I can cut the distance.
Okay, sounds good. The the two creature or the fire elemental, it is consuming. It's continuing to swarm around him, and even like taking its sword and stabbing it through its body to get at Big Swole over and over. It's just full on attacking, and Swole is like looking as defensive and not engaging necessarily as possible. Margot, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to move right up here. Let's so we've fought these fire elementals in the past. They regenerate, right? Or am I thinking of some other creature? Have we seen them heal?
I don't believe that. You are thinking of something else. I can't remember what it is.
Salamander, I think, is the only thing we've seen
Oh,
regenerate.
the salamander regenerated, yeah. That was it. Okay. So let's Eldritch Blast, essentially. Well, so is Big Swole consumed by this thing, or is it just attacking him?
It is. It's like it's on top of him, and you see kind of like Big Swole is a mound, and then you see this like fiery tail, like around him, and he's like as small as he can be. And it's also just like slashing down. It's not quite as big as other elementals you've seen, and this one is encased in armor with swords. Looks a little bit more vicious.
So, would I know if I hit it with a repelling blast, would it also push Big Swole further away? Or would it push it off of Big Swole? Or is it hard to tell?
With what you know, if you hit like through the tail, it would hit Big Swole. But it, as I just described, though, it's kind of sitting on top, like as far as like the torso and the armored portion. If you hit the armored portion, it would blast it away. It's a called shot, so it'll be more difficult.
So that's my question. Okay, because I wasn't intending to do a called shot, but now I have to do a called shot to not hit Big Swole? How is that?
Yes. So to do a called shot is an increased armor class, essentially, to hit a smaller target. And it's like, you know, aiming for specifically the right shoulder as opposed to just center mass. It's going to be a smaller target to hit it. And if you roll and you still hit it, but it's not above that increased armor class, it's going to be more center mass. And in this case, you can hit Swole as well.
Okay, so no matter what, any ranged attack will be a called shot.
You not necessarily. You just can say like, I shoot it, and if Swole gets hit too, okay, that's okay.
But wouldn't that make it a called shot still? Because I would still have to meet that armor. I'm just confused. Sorry.
So it's got its natural armor class, and then to hit a
Yeah, and if I hit the natural armor
portion of
class,
that.
it might hit Big Swole still. Is that what we're?
If you break past the natural armor class, regardless, it's a hit on the elemental. To hit it in that specific spot that you want is a higher DC, but if you don't roll that higher DC, but you still roll above its armor class, it's a normal hit, and it'll hit it just kind of more like in the area that swells.
Okay, yeah. Well, so that's not what. Because my original question was, if I hit a repelling blast, will it push Big Swole away because he's grappled or restrained? That was the question.
You don't know if he's grappled or restrained. You just see him in the fire.
Well, I'm just shooting this thing then.
Okay.
And then we'll see.
Okay, so is the ideal here that you are shooting, that you're trying to hit Swole out, or you're trying to hit it off the top, or you just shoot away?
I just want to shoot it, but I don't want to hit Big Swole.
Okay, cool. So that'd be a called shot for kind of like the torso area up.
That's what I'm saying. So any shot's a called shot then.
In
I'm
this
confused.
scenario, based on what you're describing, you want to do, yes.
Okay. Then.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you successfully hit it. Like, as it's like bringing down its sword, you kind of hit it in like the back right shoulder blade. You know, if it had a shoulder blade. And with the repelling blast, it is moved off of him. So go ahead and roll your damage, and he scooches 10 feet off. And it kind of like it falls almost like it's falling to the ground. And before it falls to the ground, the fiery torso kind of like reforms, and like it looks backwards, helmet first, until like the armor just swivels around on its body and like faces back towards you. Okay,
That's it.
and you got. Okay, don't you have more than one shot? Margot, don't you have more than one shot for Eldritch Blast? Or is that you're not that high enough in level as like warlocks?
2 levels. It's 5th level warlock. It says 5th level warlock has 2 beams. I'm only a
Okay.
2nd warlock.
Okay, cool. Alright, that's it for Margot. Yaslin, you are up.
Okay, dokie. Yasmin's like, listen, these are both very far away, and I'm tired.
I made a nap and you guys are making me jog?
Guys, ready for Brew right now? Okay.
You still have long strider, so you still have the plus 10
Oh, I
feet.
do? Oh, okay. Technically, I'd be going 60. Mathing real quick. Yeah, okay. Okay, I guess. Yasmin will just heave ho. Woo woo. Yasmin's like, guys, we must we? We're starting to go this way. Hopefully, we get the attention of that other thing. Alright, that is her turn, because I don't want to be throwing spears at disadvantage.
You're muted, Morgan.
Wang. That's all I have to say about that. Big Swole is going to get up. He is covered in burns. Little patches of his Minotaur fur are gone, and there's just like red boils underneath. And he turns around, he's cradling something, and he just begins to run towards you. So he's going to use his turn to dash. And he's going to go past Udro, like he's like running like linebacker with the football style, just moving forward.
Can I see what he's carrying?
Give a perception check.
Don't. I'm gonna use physical dice.
I think it's gonna be Fry, because we
That's
last
what-
saw him with
that's-
Fry.
That's what I'm wanting to say. 13.
13. Small body. Not entirely sure, but easy enough to guess that it's probably Fry, as he left with her unconscious form from the
The courthouse.
courthouse. Yeah.
Okay. This changes stuff.
And as Swole runs by, you hear him say, "She needs help. Buy me some time."
It changes stuff again.
All right, Warden.
What?
What are you?
Does the nat 1 impact anything?
Because the Ripple Elemental, you and my fiery guy attacking Eve, you all rolled natural ones, and you just have the highest bonus.
Gosh.
Oh my god,
Ow.
Gosh, that is rough.
happy
There's-
birthday.
There's 2 nat 20s, 3 nat 1s, and 1 initiative.
The best nat one of the group.
Wow.
Congrats.
So
Okay, no negative one, no negative effect from your nat one. There's a tiny present. No.
for my bonus action, I'm gonna have Tailwind dash, or use him to dash, which will get him. That's 80 feet. Ugh. Yeah, 40 plus 40, 80 feet. Which is turn is immediately after mine. So that is the use of my bonus action. And then for my action, am I able to deduce if I were to shoot in that direction, if I would hit Eve or not?
Same deal as with Swole on the other side. It's a bigger creature than Eve, but if you want to, but you gotta break it. You gotta. It's not even necessarily like half cover because she's not quite that big compared to this thing. So it's like one quarter cover, and if you hit below the AC, there's a chance you can hit Eve.
Yeah, she does not seem like she has the health to be able to take a full-blown bullet to the back. So, or I guess
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Black to the back. Is this only me? Yeah, range self. Damn. One time it would have been helpful. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my movement, and I'm going to go back on everything that I've just said. Well, not everything, but a lot of it. And I'm going to go ahead and move 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Those are 10-foot hexes currently. Just to make it so I don't have to make an absurd math.
20, 30. I'm going to move 30 feet, and then I'm going to yell at Eve. You're going to want to get to either the Drake or as far away from the big guy as possible so I can shoot him.
Nice. I don't believe you actually moved Tailwind's token.
I have not yet. Actually, I'm not going to be able to shoot anyways without possibly hitting her, so I'm going to go another 10, 20, 30, and use my action to dash. So that is 60 feet in total from there. And then Tailwind is going to move 80 feet. Ooh, that's not done. Control. 80 feet goes to there. And that will be my action, movement, and bonus action. So I am done on my turn, and Tailwind is done on his.
Okay, Rippled Elemental is up.
God, I told him to do something last week and I can't remember.
You did. You can.
It's telling the elemental to go help Warden.
Okay.
So he's just gonna take his full movement. He's a lot slower.
I'm going to switch him up in this lane.
Yeah, let's get him up there.
Okay, sounds good. My Charger, little fiery guy, you see this thing, and it's like a smoky red creature of fire, and like as it moves, it seems to leave like echoes of ash behind itself. And
That's
it's
gonna hit
right
on a
on
wisdom save.
wisdom save. There we go.
Let's save this for our guardians.
Huge wisdom.
I'm just gonna walk here then.
Is it when it's in the area or when it leaves it?
When it starts its turn, or when the spell's first cast? When it enters,
Yes.
or starts its turn, or when the spell's first cast. Spirit Guardians is so powerful.
Wow.
Does 15 radiant damage again.
Oh, okay. I don't think we did save last time, so here's the second
It did.
one.
It automatically rolled it.
Yeah, he rolled
Oh,
an
okay.
8.
Didn't save?
It rolled it. Yeah, it rolled an 8 and it didn't save.
Okay, so then it needs a second set of damage, because it was undamaged up until that point.
Oh, it should have taken.
I just damaged it for the first time.
It should have taken 27 damage on the first one. No, that's not right.
I was going to say the max is 24, so that shouldn't be possible.
It
I'm
rolled it
looking at
twice.
the roll. Oh, it rolled it twice. So 13? That's weird. Oh, there it is. 4, 1, and 6. Okay, so 11
11.
damage
Okay,
for
gotcha.
the first one, and 15 for this time.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So it's right up on you. And okay, basically it's up on you, and it's going to swipe down twice with slams to attack you. Man, low rolls tonight so far. Second one coming in.
What?
Wow.
I think that's the third 4 in a row you've rolled.
That is correct. That is the third 4 in a row. Okay. Okay, it's going to kind of use its. It sees the shouting like on the other side. It's going to just take its movement to get in between you and the other creature. It's cutting you off, and like over here is like more intense flame. So
Its speed is halved if that affects anything.
not in the, I mean it does, but it's still got enough movement to swivel around you. Okay. So next up, Eve, you are back up.
Okay, we got some Spirit Guardians going. Let's. I don't want Dissonant Whispers because I don't. Well, let's Dissonant Whispers because it might run away. Yeah. Let's do that. It's not bad damage either.
Alright, so 13 more. That time it did take the damage.
And with Dissonant Whispers, if available, it has to move its movement speed as far away from as possible using its reaction to do so.
Okay, cool. It is going to, what's its 40? Cool. It's gonna butter out. Actually, it's difficult terrain for the first 15 feet, so it gets a total of 25 feet away. Okay. There you go. And it's outside of the range of your spirit guardians now.
And she's going to move back in range.
Run away! Come back!
I was about to say, now it's got to take damage if it comes back. Or you just bring the damage to it.
I think it does. Yeah, I think that's another.
No, when it
The
when
first
it
time on a
repels-
turn, or if it starts its turn there. So it's already done for
Yeah.
this. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. That was action, bonus action. How far away is Warden?
Looks like 70.
I'm gonna move 10 more feet, maybe? Yeah, I'll move 10 more feet and give you a lovely D10 Bardic Inspiration, Warden, as you're inspired by her chasing this firing creature with, I'll move right there, with, paint creatures flowing around her.
I feel so
Uh,
inspired.
I need
I'm gonna scoot you up
there.
because the width of the street is only about 15 feet wide.
Okay.
The image of this as this thing runs away, like it says, it leaves like echoes of shh behind it, and so Eve is like running like for it, like through the ash, like the whites of her eyes are like glinting through, and like her hair is getting like all it's not white anymore, it's like very dusty. She's chasing like an ash train, basically.
With the
Okay,
multicolored creatures floating around her.
Right. Okay, Dro, you are up.
Remind me, if I hold an action, I can't do a bonus action, right? Or is that incorrect?
No, and holding an action only consumes your action. So you can do movement, bonus action, item interaction, interaction, conversation. You can do everything except the action.
Pro went through a lot. He saw Swole. He went to go help Swole. Swole got free, started to run away. Joe was going to turn and go help Eve until Swole said buy him time. So then he spun back around, pissed off. Key point, patient defense, and if this creature gets close to me, I'm going to take my attack.
Okay, sounds good.
And curse under my breath numerous times.
Okay. Next up, this dude is going to come. Oops, that's the wrong command. Not a radius. This dude is going to come forward. He is going to have to dash. And he does. So he's dashing to Swole. He's got the movement for that. But you are welcome to make a strike as he moves by.
He's saying he's 10 feet.
Got it.
Let's try additional dice. $17 doesn't hit.
You take the swing, and it just like brings up the arm guard. Just doesn't even care. Moves forward.
Oh fuck.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, Marco, you are up.
That's Eldritch blasted away.
Okay.
Just keep fucking.
It's got a lot of cover. Big Swole's a big dude, and like so it's kind of like Swole is here, and then Dro is here, and the Elemental is here, and you're shooting from the opposite angle. So you've got to thread the needle between Swole and Dro, right?
Okay, well let's not do that then. Let me move forward and.
I want to add that to the list of spells you hit Dro with.
Mine's. It's a saving throw. It's a saving throw. It's on the creature. It's actually really good damage for
Wow.
Slayer.
That is.
And it failed.
And apparently, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that'll take a hit. Jeez.
So it has to subtract a D4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, anything else, Margaret?
No, I'm saving my spell slots for portal in the sky. That's it.
Yaslin, you're up.
Okie dokie. Can I reach you? I don't even know where he is.
He's right here.
Big Swole, you're too small for this.
Big Swole, can you be Little Swole for a second?
A little less swole, please. Okay, well, she can actually. Oh, but she doesn't want to hit you guys. Okay, well, I guess okay. I'm gonna just something like casually, very casually come over here. Is this its base or is it in between?
So really the only available space right now is here. In that gap between the two of them and an elemental, like I said it was.
Oh. I mean, if I'm so, Swole's in this space, Joe's on this side. Can I come up on the back side of it?
So you could be right here, and you can reach through. Like
Oh, I can reach through from right there.
yeah.
Okay. Guys, I'm gonna reckless attack, and well, we'll just listen.
We're just making a
we'll
list
see
of
how this
everyone
goes.
that hits Joe.
I promise you, I will do my best not to hit you.
Say in Yaslin's current state, it's probably about if you get a 3 or lower on your natural dice, it hits Dro or Swole.
To be fair, I am also taking the dodge action because of patient
That's
defense.
So it's just gonna hit full. This thing still says it's like 10 feet away from me.
Oh, I thought it
Even
moved
though
it
it's
close enough. Oh, this
I don't know.
drag it again.
It's being very finicky. Ow. Excuse me. Can I attack from here? Okay, that's weird. Well, no.
A 30 hits a little bit.
Okay, I'm glad to know that a 30 hits.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, carving into slashing down. You actually like carve off a couple of shoulder spikes and like dig in to its shoulder. And there's kind of a gout of fire that erupts and like kind of ashes that portion of your blade a little bit. And you
Like
kind of
I'm
wrench it
having
out,
a
and there's
bad day.
like there's kind of like a wrenching, screeching noise as you pull the blade out of the shoulder.
And then I go for another swing.
All right. The 22, geez, that can't push blade. Yep, 22 will hit. Okay, taking 13 more points of damage. It locks its attention deep, stiffly onto Yaslin right now.
Alright.
Okay, Big Swole is going to continue to run away. Oh no, he'll be 30 feet. And as he does, the elemental's going to take a swing at him. Yes, these two. Anyways, Let's see that. Ooh, that's going to be a 23 to hit. So that'll be 6 more points of damage to Swole. Doesn't quite change his status, and he just continues to run, just with like a big gash up the side of his back. And he looks over at kind of at Margot as he's running out. Is there anywhere safe?
No. No, everywhere is on fire. We need you. We need your help.
Then protect me here for a moment. And he's going to kind of yells that, and as you finish the conversation, he drops to his knees and kind of slides. As he does, he holds what is Fry, his unconscious form, in front of him, and begins to grab 3 different bottles from his bag at the same time, and he begins administering them to Fry. He's only able to get one right now, but one of them, the first one, just looks like a basic health potion. And she looks badly burned. Not only is she unconscious, but she, from getting knocked out in the courthouse, but it looks like she got downed also. And he's trying to protect her. Warden, you are up. So Swole is prone right now.
All right. I'm just gonna stare into my mirror. Sorry, my roommate was saying hi. He just got back from rehearsal. We're chatting today. So I am going to go ahead and send the Drake forward using my bonus action, and that'll be another 30, 40 feet to get to around Eve distance. And then I will also take my action and my 2 attack actions to shoot. So I'll go ahead, and is the shot a lot clearer from here since there's only a big boy?
Yes. Yeah, because it tried to reposition to make Eve's escape harder, and now it is between you and Eve, so it's easier to hit.
Alrighty. So then I am going to go ahead and take my shots. So, this one. I'm saying short bows. They're not supposed to all be short bows. It did not. It did. Heck. Alright.
Perhaps when we imported your character, we forgot to mark Zephyr and Tempest and Hurricane as things to not mess with.
Yeah. Because it's got the descriptions I had set up so that way it was the proper things of what they do, and now I'm just seeing that, the descriptions are... so we'll just say, I'm pretty sure that's long range one. So I'll fire on that. Let's see, Bardic Inspiration is any D20, yeah?
Any D20, and it's a D10.
Yeah, I can roll a D10 to make that just a little bit better.
Alright.
Go ahead and use that Bardic Inspiration now, because why not? That makes it a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, actually kind of shocked. And never mind, he's big.
17,
Roll
He's a big scary boy. He's not a compact guy.
What do you mean? You must roll the attack before rolling damage. I rolled the attack.
The
guess I'll. Yeah, so it should be damage. No. Okay, disregard this roll. Now it'll let me roll damage. Cool.
There we go.
Alright. 9. For
Okay,
the
9 points.
first one. And I will.
Actually, it's facing you. Kind of chunks it in the chest.
Oh, well, I rolled basically the exact same.
All right.
I think it's 25 to hit. And that will be. Woof. Low damage. 4.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and move 10, 20. And then Tailwind, I will end my turn. That leads into Tailwind's turn, which is 10, 20, 30, 40. And he is now mountable for, just sit there and take it. And because I've not given him a command, he automatically takes the dodge.
Okay. Ripple Elemental is up next.
Where does the rough terrain start? Is it this tile or is it this one? You're muted again.
From Spirit
Learn.
Guardians.
Yeah.
Learn sign language. You know what this means. It's the yellow glowy sphere. It's the 15 feet up directly around you. That's not good. It's not the circle.
Okay, so if he goes here, it's 20 feet to go forward.
And to be fair, it's only difficult terrain to whoever Eve designates as one of the targets of this map.
Yeah, it's enemies.
Oh. Why can he not have like a bonus action dash? Great.
You can use the Ripple Elemental can dash.
I know, I wish it was his bonus action though. That'd actually be terrifying. Nah, he's just gonna
yeah,
dash.
bonus action, not just the. Yeah.
And he's gonna get right up in its face.
Because he's not a goblin or a rogue. That's why.
Or a monk.
Yeah. Okay. So you see this guy essentially about to face off against this guy. Two amorphous elemental forms of like competing intentions. Like both of them like actually do get it like up in each other's faces, like give a little like puffy and like their chests out, like they look like they're about to do standoff.
The water's gonna his ass beat because he's already hurt so bad.
Okay, next up is my charger. There was about 5 foot difference between the two of them. Okay, he's gonna. It is difficult terrain. It's got 40 feet of movement.
At the start of its turn, it has to make a wisdom save too.
Yes, it does. Nope.
Oh, 17 now. Wow.
Jeez, Eve is just gonna burn my guy down. Okay. Again, the little like painty creatures just continue to like slide into this thing and kind of like burn it with radiant fire as like the smoky kind of ashen state of this thing just continues to go down. This thing is going to run out of the. I think it. Eve, did you get all the way up to it? I think you did.
Yeah.
Okay. Going to use its move to dash or move out of that space and like kind of like it feels like the burning sensation in its back. It's got a little bit of distance, so it's going to like move and like come around inside, and it's pretty swift. It comes around and like slashes at the elemental, Eve and Tailwind, you guys can take attacks of opportunity if you would like to. They're both at a disadvantage because as this thing moves, it's very like ethereal, hard to grasp onto.
It says it's too far away.
That is correct.
Don't insanely good. I thought I was giving 290.
Nope, that will not hit. Does Tailwind want to do an opportunity attack?
All I'm picturing is Eve just throwing paint at it.
Kind of like a priest with a holy relic. The power of Christ compels you, but it's a paintbrush and she's just like flicking paint at
It
it.
says longsword, but it's just a giant person-sized paintbrush.
More like a great club.
It's like one of those paint spatulas.
Yeah, right?
Actually, hold on. Disadvantage. Never mind.
Disadvantage.
15.
15 will hit, so go ahead and do a strike for Tailwind.
Disregard this again because they mean to me. Or I'm just clicking things wrong. That's probably what's happening. 12. That's wrong. Pretty sure it's 1d6.
You sure? You are level 11. That was the threshold for him to grow larger.
Damage increases to 10. Oh, whoops. Each creature. Yeah, no, it's... should be... Oh, no, never mind. It's 2d6. Because it's dealing the additional damage from the level 7 magic thing. Which is not
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. So it takes 12 more points of damage. And in return, Tailwind gets a little charred. Tailwind is going to take 8 points of fire damage as you touch this thing. It is indeed quite hot. And then it's going to swing around. It's going to do its attack or it's going to take its attack against the elemental. And it's going to be a multi-attack. So the first one is Slam.
Yeah.
That'll be a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta do a situational bonus here. Okay, that is going to be... Oh, don't target yourself, dummy. That is going to be 30 points of damage as it dashes around. Like, it uses the momentum to, like, dash and swing and, like, slam down really hard on the elemental. And then it goes for its second attack. It's using its charge ability. I need you to make a strength saving throw for the elemental who's immune to prone because it's an elemental. So never mind. No DC. But it gets smacked hard and it kind of reforms as the second claw comes down to like slap it in the face. So here we go once more. And that is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yep. So you see it come around, like, slap it, it comes back up, and, like, half of its face is, like, missing and, like, steaming out. And it looks up, it reaches its hand up to, like, try to block, and the claw just rips through the entire arm and, like, tears through the torso, and the elemental dissipates. He's gone. Then it turns back to look to Eve. Okay. Eve, you're up.
Well, she's gonna walk up to it because it seems to be working for her, keeping it within range of spirit guardians. It did not limit
yeah.
the guardian sphere.
Only because you're picking on me with those giant rolls of yours.
No, those are pretty good. Is that, or I can move closer. I have enough movement. Weird. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we set that up to fuck it up at the start of its turn. Let's. This concentration. Crap, can't do that. Let's just vicious mockery it. I think vicious mockery for her just looks like paint splattering across its face.
Okay.
If it works.
Gotcha. Oh, and it just realizing as it smacks down the water elemental and there is some splashing to it, Dro, go ahead and roll me 2d4. So go ahead with vicious mockery as well.
4.
4. Okay, it has a water susceptibility. It takes 4 damage from just touching into the elemental.
Man, if
The
that elemental
ripple elemental.
survived. Oh.
Okay.
So it takes 4 psychic damage and it now has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay, sounds good. Anything else there? Eat.
Inspiring Warden seemed to be helpful, so let's do that again. Let's give you another d10.
Got it. Dro, you are up on the other side.
So I'm gonna flank this with Yaslin and get away from her sword.
Oh, please. I wouldn't have hit you.
And I'm gonna hit it to advantage. Know what my modifier is on this right now. $18? If you say no to this, I'm gonna cry. You're muted.
No, I'm just talking on mute. I'm going to get a lot of that in tonight because I feel like I haven't done as much as I did lately. Yes, that's a hit. 18 is its armor class because it's wearing plate mail.
Oh, it's a lot higher than 18. I'm stupid. Whatever. It's 12 slashing and 2 cold, so 14 on the first.
Okay.
one. Second one.
Oh, and I just read that last thing in the chat as barbaric inspiration. I was like, no, Yaslin can't give inspiration.
Unless
What do
it's
you mean
fear.
barbarians
Unless it's
can?
fear.
Didn't you know she multi-class? She's a barbarian.
Barbarian!
I mean, in a couple levels, Yaslin can do something really cool with her rage. If she can ever figure out how to turn it on again.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Plugging it in and out.
So 18 plus 9.
Yes, it hits.
Then 11 slashing and an additional 6 cold.
Okay.
And fuck it. Make a con save. 15.
Ooh, okay.
I stun this thing in front of the barbarian. I'll be so happy. I'm not happy. Okay.
It's okay.
16.
It's okay.
All right. I actually get to go. Yay!
I have a bonus action still.
I don't get to go yet. Cool.
This is just normal unarmed.
Okay.
19 plus stuff.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yay. Lame. 8 damage.
Okay, got it. 8 more damage.
Wow, you
Done.
barely
Okay.
saved that con too. Damn it.
Yeah, I do. Okay. You see it like start to get pummeled, and it looks around. It's kind of angry. Like you see it like flick its hands down, and like some fire pours over the scimitars, and they begin to glow red. It's going to use its fire strikes ability. I think it's going after Dro. Can feel it cold, and it's directionally opposed to that element. So Dro is going to grab its attention. So Dro is going to attack you with 3 scimitar attacks.
Yeah.
Alright, that'll do it. And then it's going to be a extra 2d6 fire damage as well. So 13 second attacks coming in.
Did that do the half on fire? I don't think it did.
I don't think it did. So give yourself
3 back.
3 back. No. Okay, next one. Oh, gross. I like the visual here, and it's gonna die soon anyway, so why not? It swings up, and Dro, you bring your frost, your sword of the water champion up, and the 2 swords meet, and the cold versus hot, the hot just breaks in half, and like the blade sticks into a brick wall nearby. It's going to lose one of its multi-attacks for its next round if it gets one, and it's coming down with the last one.
I said no.
Yeah, you can.
Alright. Do you want to do your attack first, or do you want me to do mine?
It doesn't matter.
I'll let you do
Okay, that'll be a 25 against Dro.
Yep.
Yeah, Dro, give yourself 3 back. I don't know why it's not applying that, because I am designated it as fire. Okay, and it's going, yeah, so go ahead and use your sentinel.
Oh, you can just have to go over here. And would it be at advantage because I'm fucking with Drow?
Yes.
Thank God it's at advantage.
Oh my gosh.
Yaslin, Yaslin,
Go ahead and roll that
get the
damage.
fuck away from him. I think I also have. And you see what my features are. Yeah. So I roll an additional weapon damage die when determining extra damage from a critical. I don't know if it'll apply it to this.
Go ahead and hit critical. We'll see what it does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I think it did the extra.
And then add 3 more from the blade.
Okay, gotcha. Yaslin, you come in and swing around, and it cleaves through this second blade. and so it only gets like one attack for its next bit. Okay, and it's going to back up and like scoot itself over next to Dro and the wall, so it's not getting flanked. Margot, you are up.
Going to move this way, so that should split the difference nicely. Not as nicely as I thought. Okay. Alright, so that should be 120, and then this guy should still be within 120 feet. Cool. So I'm going to use the rest of the charges on Magic Missile, so I have 6 darts I can send. I'm going to send 3 one way and 3 the other. So I'll roll 3d6 against this first, or 3d4 plus 3 against the guy Yaslin just hit.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 3.
Okay.
So 12 on the guy Yaslin just hit.
Okay. And go for the rest of them on the other dude.
Yep, 3d4 plus 3 again. $15 on the other guy.
All right. Margot, how do you want to do this on the one with the armor?
I think you. Ooh, hold on, let me roll something real quick. Okay, so it doesn't disintegrate. Okay. If you use all the charges on the wand, it could disintegrate if you roll a natural
Oh,
one.
okay.
Gotcha.
So she just backs up a little because Big Swool told her to cover him. So she backs up and she shoots 3 darts out towards the. They're like a sickish green color out towards the one that is between Yaslin and Joe, and she's like, "See, Yaslin, this is how it works. It's very simple." And then she turns around and shoots it the other way.
Nice. It just like it comes over and like the missiles they have to kind of dodge and they swirl around and just kind of impact the thing 3 times and like crush it in the wall. Just like, and the flames peter out and the broken plate armor is like wedged in the bricks, and the other one on the other side just gets slammed 3 times. And it's very wispy. Not much holding that other one together anymore.
And
Okay.
because that was my movement and action, and I don't have much for bonus action.
Okay. Margot, you're unconscious. You look like you're dead. Why are you dead?
Not. I have 46 out of 76 hit points.
Yes, but you have
It
the
says
icon
injured
of
on
dead. I don't know why, but I can't see it in your features.
I don't see it on my screen at all.
Oh, never mind. I'm seeing a hidden token for the dragon that you guys killed last night.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Yaslin, you are up.
Yeah, that thing's dead. So look around. Reviving.
Okay, give me a vibe check.
Is that a D20?
That would be perception at the moment.
Oh, okay. I'm so vibey that I don't. I'm like, we're good. We're good, man.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so much going on. There's smells and flames and sounds and sights and feelings. Like every one of your senses is highly overstimulated right now. So you don't really pick up anything other than this is chaos.
I'm ready to take a nap after this, but I guess we'll move over to Big Swool's place.
Okay, so Sounds good. Big Swole's up. He's gonna finish administering 2 potions to Fry, and you see her eyes pop open, and she like coughs in some like thick, almost coagulated, and almost dried, like burnt blood. Like falls out of her mouth. It's a little ashy, and she does not look good. And he says, "Oh, think about it. We're trying to get to a place where well guarded, all the spells she knows. It's not safe. So we're taking this point. Why are you here? Why run into the middle of this?
Was this to me?
Yes.
We need your help, I think. No, you're muted.
I muted myself that time. I wasn't already muted, I was unmuted and then muted. So, what do you need to be trying to do?
Ask Margot.
That is the most Yaslin answer.
Right?
And he kind of pauses and looks a little unsure for a second. Which one's Margot?
The one way over there with the white hair.
Ah, that one. Gotcha. Sure. And he like, picks up Fry. He's still cradling her. Like he doesn't look like he's in any position to do much. He's in full caretaker mode, without much thought for himself or anybody else.
I've just realized we have 3 characters that have white hair.
I was thinking, I
Yaslin
hope.
could have not been any more helpful.
I was like, I hope you pointed to him.
Pointed, because we're in opposite directions.
She
so I've been, like,
pointed.
over there pointing.
Over there. Then I was like, I mean, there is Eve over there, and she also.
I think you
has
would know
one-
Eve, though. Eve's, like,
way
in the
over
community. Yeah.
I would hope you'd know Joe too, because he testified against him.
He did.
there.
It's a process of elimination. It's not the bug man.
Okay. He walks over and he says, Margot, what do you need?
I
Now
need
someone
someone
says
who
you need help.
I need people who can dispel magic or a way to rejuvenate all of my magic before I go into this. I've used too much of my power. I need help.
I'm not going in there with her. I'm going to
Do
keep
you
her
have
safe.
something that can help me? Potions,
Yes.
spell scrolls.
She's not in a position to summon her familiar again. But I do have a potion that's not entirely without its risks. Catch. And he like tosses one over to you.
Imagine if you dropped it.
Listen. Last time we were in this situation, I made a deal with the Eldritch Tree. I'm definitely taking this guy's potion.
These groups don't read warning labels. It's fine.
It's okay.
So it's totally
Yes.
you catch it, and it's this purple bottle with like this silvery like mist almost inside of the liquid, and you move it, and it is incredibly thick. Like it doesn't even like a water bottle. You tip it over, and then it like leaves like dribbles on the side. It doesn't do that at all. It like squeegees itself back down in the bottle as it stops shaking.
Now or later? Is this a long-term thing or a last-minute thing?
You've got it'll help for about an hour.
Okay. Think. Now we're get the fuck out of here.
Leave.
Don't have to tell me twice. And he starts running in the way, basically opposite of of where you guys are at, and he has like a satchel and like grabs and everything, like drinks like a healing potion for himself, and you guys lose track of it. As you run away, you hear, "I still want that date."
Looks
Question: Does Dro hear this?
Dro.
Um,
She turns and looks at
From
Dro.
from where you're at, no, like the chaos.
Okay.
Yasmin definitely like turns and looks at Dro though. She's like,
Dro's just staring
might
at this
have to
fire
put a
creature.
pin in it.
Gotcha. Warden, you are up.
I go pew.
How long were you waiting to say that?
Not too long.
Okay.
I've gone ahead into my inventory and fixed all of my weapons, so now they're actually going to do the damage they were supposed to be doing previously.
Okay.
Alright, so I have fire on my first shot.
That'll hit.
Dirty 20 to hit. Dirty 20 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is 11.
Okay. How do you want to do this, sir?
Which way is it facing?
It's looking at Margot at this point. Or Eve, excuse me.
Very well. Then I'm going to do the very stereotypical movie shot. Actually, are you familiar with the Flashpoint Paradox movie from DC Comics in like 2013?
I'm not.
There is a specific scene in which the Reverse Flash is standing in front of Barry and he goes, "It was me, Barry, blah, blah, blah." I got memed because, you know, I was the one who did everything wrong in your life, blah, blah, blah. And just as he's about to kill the Flash, Batman with guns shoots the Reverse Flash in the back of the head and the camera zooms in so that way they look, or that way you, the audience, are looking through the hole in the center of the head at the Batman holding the gun. That's
Nice.
kind of what I have right there. Just a good old-fashioned headshot where you can just clearly see Warden through the hole.
Nice. Real quick is... Nope, never mind. I answered my question. Okay, so this guy peters out. The fiery dude is no longer viable. Just kind of like smoke and dust. Like, just there's that whole... and disappears. The fighting over the lot of you just with each other now. What do you guys do?
Is anybody hurt? Who's hurt?
Eh.
What does mean? It's not helpful.
Divine hurt because I'm
Divine
exhausted.
I don't have anything to help with that. Actually, I have a question. For your attacks, are they considered strength checks?
Me.
No, an attack
No,
is
they're
not a
not.
check. Yeah.
Let's. Okay, I have an idea. I just am doing that. 3rd level or higher. That's 4 of us.
I assume you guys all come back together.
So Eve's gonna cast a 4th level Bear's Endurance, so that everyone gets Bear's Endurance. So you have. Can I just target everyone? Is everyone together?
Should be.
It's not letting me. Ah! Not what I wanted to do. I don't have a mouse or a keyboard right now. working. So I'm using
Oh.
the like whole thing on the like laptop, and it's not working very well. Okay, let's do this. Bear's endurance. It won't let me do it because we are 20 feet away. Fuck you. Okay. The bear's endurance. Everyone has advantage on all Constitution checks, and we gain 2d6 temporary hit points. Let me roll this temporary hit points.
On con saves, is that what you said?
Con checks. But the big part is everyone has a 6 temporary hit points now.
Nice.
That level that was.
Missed a detail. Margot, Swole threw you 2 of those potions,
Okay.
and on his, and as he says, like, only drink the second one if you truly need to. It can be dangerous.
Okay. And then she's going to do a cure wounds on Margot because I'm at like half health, and I don't know what if means.
Just pulling a tiny healing potion out and drinking it. It's not worth burning spell slots for that on him. Since he has decent
That's
amount
calm emotions, not cure wounds.
I mean, still
Calm emotions.
reasonable choice. That was like horrible.
That was like really good.
Didn't have the healing.
Exact opposite.
uh, so I was just really dumping all her spell slots before she runs away. I'm gonna do it. You don't have a choice. You're getting healed. You get healing.
Who's you? Oh, yes, smart.
Okay.
You get
Eve.
healing. I'm trying to get closer to you.
Eve going through and burning all of her spell slots to pick the party up. Eve, mind you that you did not, you used some of your spells inside of the
Yeah, I took those
What's
off
on you?
already, and I took off. I had already taken off 2 spell slots for each level.
oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that'll work.
Wait, who was the 12 to? Wasn't it to Yazlan?
You.
Oh,
12 was to you. And Yaslin, because I rolled the same amount for Yaslin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
mid potion drinking.
nice.
Yeah, as I was drinking a potion, she's like, man,
So you
that's
all
a
have
really
6
good potion.
temporary hit points as well. That includes you, Warden.
How many times?
6 temporary hit points on top of the healing you just got.
Okay.
Okay, I have 2 more spell slots.
Dro's gonna chime up after he sees this ton of magic being used in front of him. Eve.
And look. Oh, that's... Yes.
It-
I have something for you.
I
I can't go towards that spire. I have to help Hasport, but I have something for you. And she's going to hand you a small golden locket.
You can sell it for 35.
Dro's just gonna kind of look down at it. Is it a? I guess what's it look like exactly?
It's a very simple, kind of oval locket, very small, something that would hold a miniature portrait in it.
Dro just looks down, looks up. What is this?
It's something to help you. I hope it helps.
Just kind of glances at Margot. Is it something that I should wait to open?
Oh, it won't help in this fight necessarily. It's just for you in general. I don't know if you're gonna survive this, so I wanted to give it to you before that.
Not to be rude, but I do believe that we are running out of time.
Yes. Just open the locket. Don't. I have to go help Hasbord.
Eve, if you come across anybody who's on the ground and needs it, or if you find yourself in a dire situation, take these. And Warden is going to hand you 10 good berries.
Awesome. Okay.
Just in case, Eve becomes NPC, runs immediately into danger and dies. So, that's just to help you out there.
She's gonna run away and try to help people evacuate.
Goodbye, Margot.
That's
Awesome.
there you go, Margot. So I have a very thick gray cover over the screen. I thought everyone had it.
No.
Okay, I will refresh
Add
my
what?
forge.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
thought you added obscuration or fog of war.
No, this map should be very.
Okay, I refreshed.
It's just very confused and concerned and everything on top. Dro's gonna open the locket.
So as you open the locket, you see a very small, like one of those old miniature Victorian style paintings. And it's of you with your arms wrapped around Freya, and she's smiling. And the painting seems to kind of come to life, a little bit like those creepy AI videos, but it seems to come to life, and from the memories she pulled, you hear in Freya's voice, "You are worth every good thing." And every time you open your locket, it will do that.
That was so fucking cute.
Okay.
You can give Margot inspiration for what you just did.
Is it audible to everybody or just to Dro?
Yeah, it is. It's audible to everybody, so everyone hears you're worth every good thing.
Dro closes the locket and tucks it deep. He'll put it away, make sure it's safe. And I think just for a second or two, he's just kind of staring there. And I think at one point there is a tear that goes down his face that probably evaporates very quickly in this heat. But very caught off guard.
Margot's going to take the potion that Big Swole gave her.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
Oh dear lord. And Margot dies.
Okay. On this one, you can regain up to 2 spell slots worth. So that could be a single spell slot, or a single first level spell, or excuse me, that could be 2 first level spells or a single second level spell.
Neither of those are actually.
And you can. You have inspiration. I just gave you inspiration. You can re-roll that because inspiration has changed now that 2024 rules are out.
Oh yeah, heroic inspiration. Oh, do I want to risk it?
You can roll it. You can use it on any roll, not just in tutorial.
Then let's risk it. Okay, 3. That's not. That's good. That gives me counterspell, or that gives me dispel magic back.
Okay, cool. Okay. Gotcha. And you, like, as you drink it, it's very clear that this is a high potency potion. Like, you feel like your magical circuits are very zappy and tingly. Like, you're a little bit, like, overcharged from that. But makes your stomach feel, like, a little unsettled. And you almost have this feeling like your magical senses are a little bit drunk. Like, a little bit, like, wobbly, too shifty. Things are not feeling quite right. But you do feel like you've got extra juice in the tank. Okay.
Ooh.
You guys move on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You push on. By the time you reach this spire, it's you've only got about a minute left of your turn cycle. You get up there and it's formed and shiny, and like it looks like pure stone was poured out of this and like landed on top of whatever this tower was, and like solidified in crystalline form. And part of it is like this downward ramp that's been kind of like smeared somewhat flat. And you look up and you're finally close enough that you can see through the haze and the smoke of what's going on. There is a graft up there that is a reasonably decent size. And everybody give me a perception check as you give it.
Right.
Okay.
Natural 20. Or 27.
Okay, how about Yaslin?
It's an 11.
It's the same as Margot, so.
Better than woman.
Listen, I'm pretty sure Yaslin's ready to sleep the next week and just
Oh yeah.
a hibernation. Sounds good.
You get up there and you see this, and you see the graft up there. There are monsters occasionally pouring out of it, landing on that kind of slope, burning or melting some of that stone that's crystallized around the tower. And as they like fall out, they land on it and begin to run down a very steep slope and then splinter off into some part of the city. You see things you've seen before. You see hell wasps flying straight out. You see an occasional hellhound pack drop down and charge forward. You see some of the elementals. You see one of those charging things that just tried to take out Eve, like drop down and just like that swift, jerky ash trailblaze is behind it. And up at the top, you see a figure clad in robes of black, with golden scales. And about halfway up, another golden figure clad in golden coins, with a tail flicking back and forth, and a goat-like face. You did. Ah! So you actually made it. Not the first. Probably not the last. Depends on how quickly we work. As the merchant who was Theo stares back down at you with glee in his eyes. I suppose you've come to stop this. Close this thing. A champion. I'm sure. Well, let's not discount your formidable friend.
What exactly do you want with this city?
Not telling. That was part of the fun. But I imagine we'll find out soon enough. Anyways. Or even if I told you. There's nothing you can do about it at this point.
Well, then, if there's nothing we can do about it, then you should tell us. Persuasion check.
Go for it.
Do I clock anything with my perception that isn't obvious?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention that. Big graft. You're the only one that catches this. The graft is a Spain. And as you're running up to it in like the sort of foes that you fought, like running through the city to get here or avoided, you've seen weaker things and they've been getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Stronger things are pouring out of the graft every time.
When we're having this conversation, are we having to yell a little bit to each other
Yep.
for us to hear? Okay.
Oh yeah. This is a loud back and forth.
Add a
About
lower
about
tone. Tro's just gonna, without looking away, and try to not make it obvious, but so Margot hears. That graft is growing. You need to close it now.
How far away is the graft?
about 200 feet up.
Okay, well, wait, okay, so I had a question about the timing, because we specifically were measuring the timing to get here, and last week we said we'd have 8 minutes left if we stopped to help everyone else.
No, so you guys had going back and
We had like
tracing.
15 minutes, then we kept going forward and we kept stopping, but that was part of the debate last week, was would we have enough time?
Right. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you had 5 sections to run through. The minimum time that would take would be 10 minutes. You got delayed once with the dragon, which was pretty quick. You got delayed with the second fight, which was longer, plus the healing that took about 4 minutes in total. So, and running to the last fight here. Okay, so I suppose the start of this conversation would have been about 2 or 3 minutes left.
Because I have to, so is 200 feet is not there yet. That's what I was trying to say. Like you said, we would have like 8 minutes left when we got there. 200 feet is well out of my range. Like I would have to dash multiple turns to get in range still. So I'm trying to figure out how much time I actually have left.
Right. So you have 3 minutes at the start of the conversation, so the time is being up during this conversation. You see that like tower. It's 200 feet up in the air. The graft is in the sky, but that tower is lumpy and can be climbed, can be moved upwards towards that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even stopped for a conversation if that was the case then, because I know I need to get within 120 feet of the graft. Like, I wouldn't have even considered a conversation. I'm trying to get there in time.
Okay, then Margot's booking it, and
Oh
Dro,
shit.
are you?
Yeah, I think it's more of a run and talk.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Marco's booking it. Yes, one's right. I'm like,
sure, and kind of realistically, Dro would have shown up first, at least
Okay,
by
yeah.
a little bit, just because he was seen. So Margot, if you wanted to, like, as it's going, or as like as you kind of catch up, you see how high up it is, and you're just like shit, and you start like sprinting. That's totally fine. In that case, I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Yeah,
Uh,
because I need to be within 120 feet of the graft.
Mhm.
So we're starting at 200 feet
You're starting
in
at the
initiative.
you're starting at the base about, and you're not smack up against the base of the tower yet, but you're maybe like 30 or 40 feet off. And I'll have a map that showcases the distance here when we come back from the break.
So
Okay, so that's 240 feet.
Yes.
So with everyone running forward, there is something I would like to do differently.
Sure.
With the knowledge that we're not stopping for a conversation, I would
Okay.
like to, instead of running forward with everyone else, simply stop and either like ready my action to shoot, or if I'm allowed to shoot before the initiative, shoot, and then send Tailwind with everyone else, because I am well within my range to be able to just sit back here and snipe. And so that's what Warden was planning on doing anyways, was just shooting. Although that's completely understandable if not, since I, just rolled a check. But at least Tailwind is going with them, and I'm staying the hell back.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's not a surprise round because they were not. There's no chance of surprising at this one. They were expecting a fight the whole time. But yes, you can hang back as everybody runs forward. So let's come back in 20 minutes. I'll give you the map, and we'll get ourselves flown for there. Okay, so you guys get up to the top of it. You get up to view this tower, and as you do, you see this once grand, almost cathedral-like building. Looks like a very, very prominent piece inside of the entertainment district is just slagged out. The map doesn't quite do it justice for how much damage and how much molten rock exists where there used to be a building. But it's like almost like the bones of the structure are all that's left. Anything decorative, any windows, any paint, any like surface level polish or anything like that has just eroded and burned away. And you've got a kind of like this, almost like if you were like in a sandbox and you like had a big bucket with a hole in it and it like built up the like into a point to a degree. That's basically what this structure of the building looks like. There's kind of like a big flat part in the center. That's where your friend the goat man is, And also, you have above him, you have the one in the robes that came in with the Toffets as the reinforcements. They're both standing below what is the graft far above. Okay. So, with that said, let's get everybody in initiative order.
So I want to be clear. You said we're 240 feet away, so we should be like up here, not all
Let
the
me
way
check.
back there.
Let me check.
Right? That's yours.
Yeah. Let me see. There to there to. Yeah, that's about right. Yep, and this is a semi-steep surface, so it's going to. It's not exactly. Let me see. It is basically difficult terrain unless you have a climbing speed right now, or if you're piggybacking on somebody who does. Staring at Desmond.
Okay, so it's gonna take me 4 rounds to even get in range.
And we've got about 3 minutes to get it going, which is still 30 rounds. So you still have your true set up for a big long while, unless you're severely delayed. Like combat-wise, you've got a lot of time. That actually fits narratively nicely. The goat man's attention is on you. The dragon's attention is not on you. He seems to be stoking the graft and working with it to expand.
Question.
Oops,
You said it's difficult terrain,
Mhm.
and let's say metaphorically we carry someone and use Step of the Wind.
That'll Step of the Wind would reduce your speed down to half unless you have a very high strength like Desmond. But Step of the Wind doubles it, so it would then bring it back to normal, but then it's difficult terrain, so you're still at half speed. If you don't have Step of the Winds, think like Samwise Gamgee, but I can still carry you! Like, up the mountain. That's what we're dealing with here.
So in the end, we'd have half speed. But if I then also action dash, this is weird with how this is
Have your
working.
full speed then.
You would have your one set of full speed if you did that.
Which wouldn't get us high enough. Oh, and I have a dirty 20 for initiative.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's 80.
Tailwind doesn't get one. So then that 20 from Gordon? Nope. Yaslin, your initiative, please.
Mm.
19.
19, okay. Okay, so starting with Warden, which kind of fits the narrative you were talking about before the break. Go ahead and kick us off.
Alrighty. So we got our bad guys. You said Bloom was the one who's focusing down, right?
Yeah, Bloom is focusing down. He's back a little bit. Think of him like almost like in a parapet of like a castle. So he has some cover right now from you guys. And he's got the high ground.
I'm going to go ahead and do something crazy. I'm gonna shoot the guy who's not looking at us.
Okay. Also, because of like stuff in the way in your positioning. Let me see here.
Also, would the rest of us be where Margot is?
Yes.
Since we took off dashing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we just forgot to move it.
Okay.
Although Warden may want to step back because if he's slapped up against the building, he won't have vantage, or he won't have vision.
Warden intentionally oh wait, my microphone's over here. That's why. Warden did not intentionally dash forward.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Off to a great start. 9 to hit.
9 does not hit.
All right, then we'll.
Doesn't even pay attention to you. Like as you shoot, like just the distortions in the air from the heat is just gonna warp the bullet around.
That was a 25.
I if I can remember what monster I have this based off of. Okay, yep, 25 will hit.
Huzzah. Ooh, some strong damage right off the bat. 18.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, sorry. Just focused on the map. I didn't get myself, properly situated.
Man, that was all fast.
Warden, as you look up and focus on him, you see something you've seen from Seamus several times before. Like, this triplet vision of blurriness is on him. So, allow me to roll a d20. Let's roll a 6 or higher to change the type to the target to a duplicate. Well, I rolled a 1, so that one happens to go through just fine. Okay. For 18 damage.
Correct.
Alright, gonna hit him and boom! Deal with them! I'm busy.
Using my bonus action, I am going to be mildly annoying. I'm going to command my Drake. I'm going to say, now would be a great time to meet you. And I'm going to have it essentially fly up in the air, trying to block Bloom's vision of the party as they approach, or at least be, providing some form of aerial cover above everyone else.
Okay, so he's trying to... he's basically using the dodge action to dodge into harm that might hit somebody else.
He doesn't really... I guess that's one way you could look at it. I was thinking more like he'll take whatever shots are thrown, and the goal is like, if a fireball is thrown, it's more difficult for him to land fireball. Or more of a precision thing. If he's trying to snipe Margot, Margot has increased AC due to there being a giant drake flying over. Well, I guess it's not giant, but medium drake flying overhead. But however you want to rule it, essentially the goal is provide protection any way that I can. So, however
Sure. Yeah, we'll add a partial cover. I'd say. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. Dro, you are up next.
Is there a monk path up?
Do you have wall running yet?
No.
Nope, you gotta take the same path as everybody else. So there's essentially like globs of like lava that kind of like lead up, kind of like that way.
Does it require a climbing or a strength check?
Will require a climb speed if you're trying to go quickly. It will require a strength check for athletics.
That's a problem. Step of the wind help at all?
Step of the wind will increase your speed, but it will not make it easier to traverse.
Can I take a quick perception to see if there's anywhere dark enough for me to shadow step? I'm trying to avoid anything strength because I won't pass.
Yeah, there's not really. Even though the tower looks like a little bit dark, like up top, the entire city is like vibrant, and like the map just represents it a little bit darker than it actually is. There are black things, but they're solid. It's not. I mean, if you shine a flashlight on a solid wall that's black, it's not a shadow.
I guess I'll try to climb up. That's all I can do.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Go
do
for
it.
it.
I'm gonna go slow.
Okay, so in that case, it's just your climb speed, which is half of the speed if you're by yourself.
So what? 25 feet?
Yep.
Okay.
Chris, you have 50.
Oh wow. That's athletics check. Or
No,
just-
you only need it. You can just move that unless you're trying to be swift.
Oh.
If you're trying to be quick and maybe gain a little bit more speed,
Then I would have to.
you'll have to do an athletics check.
I can't afford to fall and take. No. I'll take the 25.
Okay.
Wait. Pissed off. Joe's actually gonna use this spell to benefit, and he's gonna cast silence up there on Bloom.
What's the range?
120 feet.
Okay, yeah, you got him. You can do that.
So climbing up, cursing, realizing this is probably a good time to shut him up. He'll cast silence up there.
Okay. Go ahead and drop the spell. Let's see the range on it.
Where did it go? There it is. Can't. It keeps jumping around.
Okay. I assume you want it a little bit. Do you want it like that?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, cool.
I will note too, if I see Margot trying to do any spells, I'm gonna drop it if it's gonna mess with her.
Okay.
Oh,
Sounds good.
what'd you say, 25 feet?
Yeah, 25 feet. So you've got regular movement speed up until here, and then when you start going vertical, then we have half speed.
Go forward. 20. I go 10 feet up. Cool. Did that math right? Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Yaslin, you are next.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna step on Dro and climb right over him.
Got it.
Doop 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 doop. And I do have a climb speed.
Yep, you do have a climb speed. Anything else for you?
That is it.
Okay, sounds good. Next is Bloom's turn, and he looks down and he begins to like he realizes what you've done, and he just like walks away, like kind of humming to himself. And he exits the space for the silence. I'm stuck. Why can I not do anything? I can't move my guy. Try it this way. Nope. I'm kind of frozen. I'm gonna load back in. But Yaslin, you're the only one that's about close enough to hear this, but like you hear nothing, and then oh, that's better. He looks down at Yaslin and says, "Can you do me a favor? It's dangerous up here. You really shouldn't be up here with your friends. Go ahead and take you and your brother bear back down." It's going to cast suggestion on Yaslin.
What is she? He's asking me to take them down.
Yeah, he's saying it's dangerous up here. You shouldn't take them down with you.
He comes down with me. Oh.
Yep. And he's going to cast suggestion and Yaslin because you had one of his thermal cubes.
Oh, I did.
You are at disadvantage,
Oh,
and
boy.
he knows everybody really marked. You're at disadvantage for any magical effect he puts on him.
Uh-oh.
Okay, but
Uh-oh.
since he's hostile towards us, she's at advantage, so it's a straight roll, right?
That's charm person, not suggestion.
Oh yeah, you're right. Trying to hustle for you.
No. We're
Roll
the
for me?
attempt. Okay. This is here. I'll cast it on you.
This'll be wonderful. As Yaslin just drops down and squishes Tro.
I'm only 10 feet,
There we
so
go.
Fucking far.
I'm sorry, I
I'm
climbed
sorry.
so high.
there's gotta find another way up that doesn't involve climbing.
Oh, hold on. Ooh. Never mind.
Oh?
He doesn't have the range for that right now. So never mind. You would know that. I didn't know what the range was. I thought it was higher.
Silence did something.
That's a miracle.
Just stay away from the Aslan.
Alright. Alright. He's going to step over to the side. Let's see here. He's going to target Yaslin first, but he's going to walk over and like that. Some of the gold that he wears on his body like melts down and trickles down his arm and like into a ball of flame. He's going to come over and he's going to throw two of these like molten metal balls at Yaslin and one at Dro. So here comes the first one. Also, to everybody, what do you wear?
Nothing. I mean, clothes.
She's naked. Full nude. Fully in the nude.
Every spot in this building that she touches with her bare skin is out. Hot, sharp, scratching.
That's like... You were so quick with the nothing too. You're like, nothing.
I
Yep.
realized after that came out of my mouth that it could be taken the wrong way, and so I was like, wait, let me correct.
Back it up, back it up, back it up. Okay. Yeah. What's everybody's garments? What's on your person right now for anybody?
If you're asking for metal, the metal I would have is my prosthetic arm.
Okay.
If Dro's sword's made of metal. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Are you wearing any precious metals?
What, like iron and stuff?
Just any metals on you that's not like an armor. Like iron and steel, not so much. Anything jewelry or gold or silver.
Like the gold
or...
locket Eve just gave him?
He put that.
Really?
Yeah.
He put that in the bag.
Oh, he did put that in the bag.
No, but you know what
Mm.
or necklace he does have?
Freya's.
The same one Yaslin has.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Yaslin and Dro both have that. Warden, are you wearing anything decorative or jewelry or prettified?
Warden ain't got shit. He ain't got nobody who loves him to give him necklaces. He doesn't wear any jewelry. He's not even wearing armor because his chitin is strong enough. So he's just kind of in normal raggedy clothes. Well, not raggedy, but pilot clothes.
What is this flask?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would
Does he
assume
have? Go ahead.
it's probably made of. Actually, what the hell are flasks made of? I was gonna say iron, but then I'm like, you can't drink from
Aluminum
iron.
tin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can also get them made out of like fancier stuff like platinum or silver.
Oh, no way that he would have something that fancy. He probably loses
I
a
don't think
flask
so.
like once a week. Yeah, stainless steel is the most common,
Mm-hmm.
at least in our real life world. But yeah, it's just kind of a whatever boring cheap metal he can get.
Okay, gotcha. Alrighty. So going with Pearl Flame against Yaslin. And
This is just like a
That'll
normal
be-
spell, right?
yeah, he's literally like melting some of the gold that he wears into a liquid form and flinging it.
So deflect missiles won't work.
You could try. It's technically a physical projectile. It's just like hot gold.
Fuck it.
Okay, Yaslin, 24 to hit. I assume that hits. but
That
you're on
will
mute.
hit, yeah.
Okay. Okay, that'll be 12 points of. Why did that reduce? That shouldn't have reduced. You didn't have resistance to fire damage for any reason, do you?
I don't think I do.
Did your dragon decide to wake up?
Yeah, my dragon said, fuck this shit.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, so that should have
Oh,
hit you
it's
for.
because I had,
The temporary
I
hit
healed for
points.
12. I had temp HP, that's why. It burned
Oh.
6 temp HP.
You got it. Okay, cool. We're good. So you're down to 119, which means should be a little bit lower. Okay, cool. And your temp HP is burn. Cool. Yes, got it. So it hits you kind of like right in the shoulder, like goes up your neck a little bit, and it burns and sting, and like the metal immediately like also solidifies, and you feel yourself not being able to move as freely like in that part of your body. So you do it again.
Punk. Oh my gosh.
All right.
No. Ow.
Okay, decent rolls too. So that's 15 more.
Take off. I'll take off.
Okay, gotcha. Yaslin, give me a. This is basically a physical constitution check. Or
Which you
a
have
physical
advantage on.
sorry, I didn't mean constitution. Or excuse me. This is a physical concentration check, which is a constitution roll, to see if you can maintain your hold on the wall or not.
Okay. I have advantage.
You have advantage. Is that from?
Gave everybody
There's
advantage
dancing.
on con checks.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
Jesus.
Okay, that'll do. Yaslin, you feel stiffer still, and he has a really good hit. It hits you like basically like across the face, and like your mouth is like partially like open as there's like a chunk of the metal just like stuck and like keeping your teeth from closing. And he summons a third one. He's about to throw it down at Dro. Probably changed his mind last second. He's gonna fling this one again at Yaslin.
Your favorite target.
He
Oh, I
said,
gotta
"Fuck
roll
you
first."
in particular.
Tear up the side of the
Alright.
building. Like,
Yeah, just
a little frightening.
I mean, yeah, Yaslin is tearing up this kind of terrifyingly fast. I don't
Yep.
fully blame him for being like, okay, this woman needs to slow down.
spider! Burn it! Kill him, fire!
basically.
Okay, 16. Yaslin, this one hits kind of shoulder area, neck area, and then it gets your hand. And like it burns and like seals the hand. Because you've been hit with 3 of these in a row, like you are now restrained in place as you are partially encased in metal, and like your hand is like fused to the wall. You're going to need a strength check to break through this, but you are currently restrained for him hitting you successfully 3 times in a row with his molten gold. Okay, that'll be his turn, and he's going to like kind of lean over, and he's going to like back it up a little, and he's going to gain about. Let me see from. Warden, you can still see him a bit. He's got about 3/4 covered. Okay, Margot, you are up next.
Okay. To be clear, climb this thing with a dash requires an athletics check.
Yes, because
Okay.
you're being
No.
more frantic with it.
So, I have a negative in athletics, so above board guys, it is going to take me 8 rounds if nothing happens to even get within range. 8 full rounds. So let's
It's not
start
be
the first
long.
of 8 rounds. And since we can't split 15 feet, do you want me? I'll just move twice. I'll just move 2 on this one, 2, and then 1 on the next one, so that it's 30 feet over 2 rounds.
Easy.
Hope you guys are ready for 8 rounds of combat. We'll be there in 2 weeks.
Okay. 20 feet. So Margot, you get up to here just fine. That only takes 10. So
Mhm.
you can move up 1 more space because you still had like 10 feet before you were at the building where you had to start running.
Is she next to Dro?
Yes. And Margot, you said you dashed?
No, because I have a negative
Okay.
athletics.
Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying. Okay, so
So that's why I'm saying it's going to be 15 feet of movement per round, so it's going to take me 8 rounds to even get in range as long as I use my full movement.
Can I somehow assist her in climbing?
Yeah.
To speed her up. I don't know how.
yeah. let's think about this. What do you?
I mean, you're at what, 25 feet? So if it costs you anything,
25
not
feet,
super
and if I have to use... I really don't want to, but if I have to use Step of the Wind and sacrifice the speed or the more movement, if you'll allow me to do that, I would.
Mhm.
That's a really cheeky way of finessing that.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. I could go with an acrobatics check instead of an athletics check on this.
That's a lot
I
better.
wouldn't be good at that.
That's a
Yeah,
plus
it's still,
9.
I still wouldn't be able to pass that.
Yeah, you're welcome to change what you do on this turn with that in mind, Margot, or stick with it.
No, I still wouldn't be. So I don't know the DC, right? Like,
Yeah.
if it's
Yeah, DC for this, it's hot, you're exhausted. The building is hot. Like every time you like put your hand somewhere, it's kind of like burning it, like touching that sidewalk on a hot day, sort of deal. I'm thinking like at the moment DC is 14 to maintain your focus and control while trying to move quickly up the wall.
yeah, I don't have a high enough athletics either. I was just saying above board. Everybody knows you have 8 rounds of combat to fight our way up there before we can do it. Well, before I can do anything. So just
Yep, this
keep
is a
shooting,
siege
Dolphin.
combat.
Or Dolphin. Warden.
Stop.
Keep
Well-
shooting, Warden.
The more that I play Warden, the more I go, fuck, I wish I was Dolphin.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Dolphin the past, like, I don't know, 3-4 combats we've been in would have been able to just wipe the floor. But also...
Dolphin could have been a giant eagle and just flown my ass up.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
also have learned that I prefer playing charisma characters, because it fucking sucks to have a +0 to persuasion or anything and just basically fail every check that I say.
You know the
Well,
wonderful thing
thing
about
we-
not having charisma though, when you don't have charisma, you can say whatever you want, and it's a logical excuse that you don't have charisma. So however they interpret it is how they interpret it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can I do something? Oh, I can't see him. Not while I'm climbing, can I?
No, you're too close to the wall and back up.
Can I? This is fucking stupid. Well, what's his
Smart
range?
enemies
He
make
was
things
like
hard.
right here when he poked his head out, right?
Basically.
No, I'm just gonna keep climbing. That's it.
Sounds good. Next up is Ibitramov.
Can I hold an Eldritch Blast so that I can shoot him in the face when he pokes his stupid head out?
Because you didn't use your action? Yeah, you could.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Got it. Alright, Dragon Boy up at the top. You see him like with one hand turn and he's oh, good. Okay. You see him turn down. Not bad. Might. Just gonna lift his little finger. Tiny glowing motes, just like this one. It's gonna appear above his finger. Gonna flick it down and cast fireball. I get to do it for once.
You can't get us all.
If
Oh,
I'm-
holy shit! It's a lot smaller than it looks. Than it feels like it should be on this map.
That is huge. It's also only 100-foot, 50-foot range, unless he has distance spell. This is as far as you can shoot.
Well, I feel like I'm being bullied.
You got up there first.
You did. You did.
Well, well, somebody has to take all the attacks.
right?
That's why we have the most HP, right?
We got to get Margot up there. That's the big thing. Where's our wizards when we need them? Just fucked off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They really did say yeet.
Or cleric, or somebody with
So-
dimension door, for fuck's sake. Yeah, where are all the wizards? This is a magical town. Where are your people, Dro?
That's a good question. I've been asking. Where is everybody?
I'm sure we're gonna get a Deus Ex
The
Machina
fuck is
soon enough.
Bloodthorn?
Mhm.
No kidding. Just let her get that whip and pull this asshole down. God, I wish I had 2024 monk.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Yaslin. It's just you.
No.
Yep.
Oh, those are a lot of high numbers.
Yaslin does have advantage on deck saves.
You do, but you are also pinned to the wall and restrained.
I am. This is true.
So it's just the flat roll this time, because
Just
restrained
flat.
gives you disadvantage on strength check or on dex checks. So Yaslin, you're climbing up, you're getting burned, and then all of a sudden you are rocked, like a little bit like in your face, like. Yaslin, give me. Give me a strength check to see if you hold on. Yeah, just give me a strength save to see if you hold on. You'll probably be fine. Sure, you guys then.
Wow.
Yeah, you're fine.
I think. I'm getting a little pissed off though. I was like.
Nope. And then Bitrama, the Dragon Boy, you guys don't actually know his name. You see him, he's kind of like floating in the air, or like hovering, or like he's up very high. And he's going to blink out. He's going to use Misty Step. And he's basically like gonna pop himself
Ooh, that's cool.
onto like the other side of the top of the tower. Okay. All right. That's that. Warden, you are up, and Warden, we'll start with you, and then we'll go down. Warden, give me a. Give me a D10.
Seven. You're muted.
You don't know. You don't want to know what I said.
You
said,
immediately
"Oh, good."
burst into flames and kill all of your party members. You have failed.
I said, "Oh, goody! I wanted to use this one." Out from inside of the graft, you see a couple of like stony, rocky hands kind of grip it and begin to pull itself out, and you see a kind of like a brutish form with hot and stones for a body. You do crawl its way out. Let's see here. And who's got high passive perception?
Got a 16.
17.
16, that's pretty good, even though, Yaslin, your ears are ringing a little bit right now. You just
Yeah.
got like,
Yaslin's like.
I've got a
yeah,
seven.
you just got punched into a wall. Okay, so yeah, you guys, even though it's kind of loud and everything's happening, you hear, you just want to look around. Go take care of that. And this thing this bulky thing that comes out. And as it starts to speak, it just sounds like gravel, like rubbing against each other, and like the sound of like that clacking sound, like when you like smack two rocks together to make a spark. It sounds like that, as like it kind of gives an acknowledgement, and it's gonna enter the fray, and it's going to begin climbing down. Oh wow. This guy's kind of awesome, but at the same time he's kind of shitty. Oh god, what do I do? This guy's not going to be helpful to me for a while. He's going to dash with his climb speed downwards, which means he gets 40 feet of movement speed reduced down to 20 feet. This dude is slow. This bro, I did not realize this when I put this guy in my lineup. He has a 20-foot movement speed, and he's not meant to be on a building. This guy is not King Kong. This guy belongs in the Tremors movie. He's got a 40-foot burrow speed.
Oh dear.
Whoops. Okay, Warden, you're up.
So,
Oh yeah. I need to read details.
Ibitramas went to the opposite side of the tower. I'm unable to see him.
Yep.
Okay. The other guy's 3/4 cover. All right. How easy is it for me to see Stone Dude?
Fairly easy.
All right.
Yeah, that guy's just like slowly climbing down. Like he's a good target, honestly.
Yeah. Fuck those guys' fingers. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot that guy's hand.
Okay, called shot, more difficult, higher DC or higher AC, basically.
Yeah. Goal is make him plummet to his death, because what a fun way to go.
Right.
Oh, that was almost in that one. 14 to hit.
14 will not hit.
Nice.
Raise the building kind of about 5 feet to the right of them. Just again, this is so hot, and you used compressed air. The air flow is like warped, and it's kind of messing with your trajectories.
All right. Let's do it again. Whoops. Thanks, game.
Again, no dice.
Alrighty.
2 shots miss.
I had to start using my metal dice because Foundry sucks. Alright. So Tailwind just did not take any shots last turn, so that's not very helpful. And Margot is currently climbing up.
Mm-hmm.
But
If you wanted in the mission to get Margot up faster, it's not exactly riding, but you could put Tailwind under Margot's feet and like elevator ride her at half of Tailwind's speed.
yeah, that was my next question, was essentially, do I have to fly directly over her so she doesn't get shot in the head and fall off, or do I have the Drake just climb up the side with her on the back? So I will go ahead and do that. Each of these spaces are 5 or 10?
10.
10. So that's 30. How high up is Margot? Is that 10 feet?
Margot is currently 20 feet off the ground for this round.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and dash. We'll go 10 feet up, which brings me to my full movement speed. We'll go 10 feet up, which takes me to right underneath Margot. And then we will do... Oh god. I would say 15, but then that starts making numbers look weird.
Yeah, we'll do the
Actually-
same thing that
Yeah.
Margot was saying. Like we'll just swap turns with moving 1x versus 2x's on the half numbers. Or like I can technically like move you guys like between. So how about that? I think Margot, like, she's technically like right here. So if you move her 15, that would put her squarely here.
We shall. Well, first off, player consent. Kiki, are you all right with that?
Yeah, so I think I was right, because you said it was 10 feet to get to the bottom of the wall, and then I had 30 or 20 feet left, so is that 10 feet up? So I was in the correct
Yeah.
spot.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
it'd be
Okay, so
another half foot. But yeah, I'm totally fine with all the help.
Okay.
If this adds 15 feet per round, that's 4 rounds of combat instead of 8. So
mission carry Margot because she's the football episode 17 commence.
Yeah. Well, my hope too is if Margot were to get shot off the side or stunned in some way off the side, there is a Drake underneath her, so at least she could fall onto the Drake, which is not able to carry her, but it would be able to stop her fall, hopefully long enough to either increase her ability to perform a check to save herself, or to make the fall feel a little bit less painful.
Yeah,
and to be clear, you just moved me 15 feet,
Yes.
so it's from here, so I should be like, wow,
Yeah.
numbers got weird on this map just now.
it's because
14
they're
8 5.
yeah. Consider that 15. That's fine.
So is it now Margot has 30 feet to move a turn?
Basically,
Okay.
yes. Tailwind is sacrificing his movement speed to kind of be an extra set of steps that Margot can climb on.
And that counts as my bonus action, and to use my movement, is this like a lava river next to me, or am I able to just kind of easily step over this?
I like the visual, but like the lava, it's still hot, but it's not molten. It's like poured in and cool off. So it's still got like red spots in the middle, but it's mostly like black and craggy on top.
All right, then I'm going to use my 30 feet to go, I guess here.
Sounds
Seems
good.
like the furthest, or yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of like good spots. I'm gonna give you. Let's give you like a 10-foot vertical on that.
Okay.
Just for reference. Okay, Tro, you are up.
Am I able to see Bloom any better?
Yeah, I'll put Bloom back to half cover for you at that point.
Hopefully, dopefully. All right, that'll end my turn. Thank you.
Okay. Drop.
So if I step of the wind, did you say it's an athletics or an acrobatics?
You could do acrobatics, monk shit, doing flippy stuff off rock, like, bumpy and jaggedy rock stuff. Like, yeah, that checks out.
So I could get up. There's no other way I could help Margot move up faster.
You're basically not stronger. Your
Yeah,
athletics, your acrobatics doesn't help her.
I would hinder her more than help at this point. Fuck it. I'm gonna step of the wind up to get to the top. That's a lot. That's 28 acrobatics.
28. Okay, yep, you're good on the check.
Would get me. Where is the actual
The
platform?
wall is here.
Okay. I can still get up. I could get right to him. Yeah. Fuck this guy. immediately hopping through the silence. Wait. I wouldn't be able to. How much of behind him can I stand?
He's
Or
he's
is
got
he-
about 5 feet. He's got about 5 feet before the wall behind him. Also, Dro, as you pull up, you notice there are like piles of gold around him.
Fucking yay.
This little bastard, he's like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna hope and pray my barbarian makes it up here.
okay.
I'm gonna
Uh,
swing at him with my action.
oh, because you did step the wind, so you still have an action. Okay, go for it.
That's a natural 20.
Sick.
All right, nice.
Uh, Clicking. 13 slashing. That's just normal. So what? 23, and then
You,
the cold
you
damage.
you
all of
double
it.
the dice, not the damage.
Oh, okay. So 21 slashing and 6 cold.
Okay, so that's 27. As you like slash down him, you kind of glide across the armor that he has. It's fairly tough, and you see him kind of like take the blow and look up and grin. It's only half effective. He takes 13. Resistance to cold and bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from. Oh, excuse me. So he is resistant to cold. He'll. Sorry, let's try that again because I read that a little bit wrong. So he's fully resistant to cold, and then he's resistant to non-magical attacks that aren't silver for bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. So he takes the full 21.
Make a con save.
Okay.
I've got to buy time somehow. Yeah.
For the natural 20, I'll give you. I'll give him disadvantage on it, so I'll roll one more time.
That 3 would have been nice.
Same number. Or close to the same number. Okay. Oh, not bad. This one's feisty.
Fuck off. Second attack, 19.
Okay, that'll hit.
Oh, it is. Okay. For 12 slashing.
For 12 slashing, what's the cold?
Oh, yeah. 6.
Okay, so only 3 on that portion. Okay.
And that is everything.
All right, Yaslin, you are up. You are currently restrained. Got to break out of it with a strength check.
Yeah, I think she'll try to do that. That's all she can do.
Yeah.
Morgan, can I do one more thing real quick?
That was up.
Divine Smite that second one because he's a dick.
Fair.
Go.
After that comment. No, I'll do it on the first one. It'd be smart to do it on the first one if you'd let me.
Yeah, because it'll crit. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit.
max on the
Nice.
D8. Oh
Eight.
wait,
Nice.
it's 2D8. That's 15.
15 was the. I think assume it's radiant.
Yes. Is that doubled?
It's 2d8 naturally.
Yeah, but on the crit, is that also?
Yeah, so that would be 30.
Okay.
Shit. All right.
Guys, I don't have a whole lot left.
I think we're still running on the 2014 rule set.
Okay.
Oh, I would love
Well-
2024 right now.
You couldn't have
Yep.
smite.
That'd be fine. I could do a lot more.
Does a lot of
Ah.
other stuff.
Yeah, I haven't looked it up yet.
Yazin, you successfully break out for your action. You can now move.
Nice.
Oh, Dro, because of your positioning, you don't know what he said to you. You are currently silenced.
It was probably something stupid, so he's still gonna say "fuck you," but he can't hear it.
Smite doesn't take somatic or verbal components, right?
I think so.
I don't think it does, but I'm gonna ask anyways.
Doesn't say. You just
Okay.
deal extra damage.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Bloom's turn. He's gonna look at you and he's gonna say, "That fucking hurts." Explode. He's gonna point to your chest. Freya's necklace. Oh, actually, what he's gonna do first is, but well done. He's gonna toss something. He's like, he's gonna grab something on his belt and fling it at you. What do you do?
Deflect missiles.
Okay.
I don't want anything
Easy
from
enough.
him.
Easy enough. You catch it. It's a necklace. He says, "That fucking hurts." But you can't hear it. Nobody can hear it. But that's what he says. You are now cursed. Any magical attack against you that he makes, you are at disadvantage. Because he just gifted you a necklace. This guy works on jewelry and gold. And he points at your chest and he says, "Explode." I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom. At disadvantage, as he uses his Betrayal of Riches ability.
Wow, that's not much higher. It's 17?
17 will be enough. You are not. You don't get the additional effect here, but you are. Freya's necklace, it does shatter and impact you like a small concussion on your chest for 15 damage, but you succeed the save, so it's only 7 damage, 7 points of bludgeoning.
Now I'm pissed. Oh.
Concentration check.
30, oh wait, that's with advantage though, ain't it?
Yeah, because of
Oh,
Eve's
that's better.
spell.
That is ironically 17 again.
Okay, cool. Margot, go ahead and roll me a concentration check for Eve, just because she's still out there. having to deal with shit. Oh, is it a concentration spell? I guess I should ask that
I
first.
don't know, actually. Let me look.
Okay, if it is, we'll use that. Okay.
Let me look at what her con save is, or her con bonus is.
Okay. If it's
If it's lower than a 2, she's for sure.
yeah, if it's a 10 or which is fine.
It's loading very slowly. She has a +3, so that was an 11.
Okay, cool. Yep, still kicking. All right, awesome. All right. Let's see here. One second. Whoops. Nope, never mind. I'm not going to do that. I was going to, because nobody else is there yet. I'm going to do it to myself. I lost him. There we go. Okay. Okay. You see him like melts that same like amount of like gold like down to his hand once more, and instead of it being like a hurled flame this time, it extends and becomes like a molten, and it like spikes out and it becomes like a molten like ball and chain. And he's gonna take 2 swings at you, Dro.
Jeez, how much can this guy do?
Lots. This guy's awesome.
It's like, what, 4 attacks on a turn? 2 spells and 2 attacks?
The Betrayal of Riches was a bonus action. So let's try that. Still not close enough. Oh, come on. Push right up at the top.
Oh my gosh! Just sit on top.
I'll trade you a natural 20 for a natural 20. That works fantastically.
Oh!
That'll be 36 points of damage, reduced down to 24 for your resistance against cold. Dro, I need you to make a strength saving throw. The entire time he wanted to he's trying to smack you off the ledge.
Strength saving?
Strength saving throw.
I somehow have a +3 to this, and I rolled a 16.
That'll do. Okay, what's your concentration check?
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, if it's a 12, that's...
Silence is gone.
You have advantage on con
Yeah,
checks.
it's gone.
Actually, it's not, because you, it's a save, and ties go to the defender on saves. And the DC is 12, because he hit you for 24. So you just made it. Okay, next one, he's gonna attack you again.
How much? That was a lot of ones, actually. Where? Oh, he's on top of me. Is why.
Oh my
Why?
God,
Why?
they're
Why?
stop
Why?
kidding me.
Fucking
Why?
way. What is
I critted you
happening?
once, Morgan.
Today?
This man out for revenge.
Woo! I never get to crit twice. Oh, those are big numbers too.
Those are huge numbers. 53.
Oh my
Holy shit.
gosh.
I'm rolling Margot's 5d8 reduction thing she had on Jero.
Yes, please do that.
Yeah. Regardless though, silence is now popped.
Yeah.
You rolled an 18, you needed a 19 for that concentration check. Actually, I don't think it's rolling for advantage there. So give me one more concentration check. So you need a 19 or above.
17.
Okay. Yeah, so he hits you, and he looks like kind of gleeful as he makes his flail. Just wham, wham, like over and over, dealing over 60 points of damage in over 50 points of damage in a single turn. Make another strength saving throw.
$16.
What's his spell DC? Or what's his...
Yeah. 16.
No, this wouldn't be a spell. This is just him trying to push you off. So I'm going to give... This is against... You said you had a 16?
Yeah.
Okay, this is just straight up against his athletics check here. Athletics, no, I'm gonna give it, it's just against his strength, because athletics doesn't really apply to this. No, come on.
Fucking finally, karma.
Can I get an inspiration?
Morgan, you critted me twice in a row.
I don't want to hear it. Okay. He like pushes you back into like the wall, and you are sitting there like kind of stunned. He just hit you. He just smacked you around twice, very badly. And he doesn't manage to get you over the wall. You're able to like kind of like drop yourself, like lower your body weight so you can't lift you up, but you are ripped and torn and very, very hurt.
That applied the fire resistance, right?
I believe it did. Yeah,
Okay.
because it should have been 53 points on the second one. It only took it gave me 37. So I rolled 30. I rolled 31 on my fire damage.
I
The second time.
rolled with thank God for Margot's whatever that thing is. Math. What did I roll? 32. I negated 32 damage. Or
32.
yeah, 5d8s.
You have 32 HP. left.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have 64 because you rolled those
No,
32.
That's what he's at now. After your 5d8 got burned,
Wait, how?
you gave him.
How?
Oh wait, what? Okay. 32. Oh, okay. No, yeah, you do have 64. Okay.
So I think because you use that, you think back to when Margot told you this is to protect you, and you see her jade magic flail around you, like flare around you, and deflect that second blow,
Mhm.
for the most part.
Okay. Ooh, look at you. Now, you've got some friends on your side, don't you?
Yeah, and I hope
And-
more show up.
He's going to use his movements to back away. How much movement speed does this guy have? For 30. Okay. Roll me roll me a D2. On a 1, you do not get an attack of opportunity. No, you already used your reaction for deflect misses, so you can't do attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, so he backs away. Alright, Slow Boy is just going to slow boy his way down the mountain. Margo, you're up.
Do you want me to combine my 30 feet movement with Tailwind on my turn, or do you want to just move me 15 and then 15 on Wardens and then do that?
Yeah, we'll just do the 15-15.
Okay, so you have to move me every time then, because I can't move
Yeah,
15.
if you move if you hold the shift button, you should be able to do implements between hexes. Let me know if that works.
That.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, next
And
up
also,
is
I had
sure.
a question.
Yeah.
Are we stopping after this round? Because if we're not, I'm gonna have to jump off because I have an 8-hour drive in a couple hours that I needed.
Yeah, I think that makes sense to drop back at this one. Which is basically your turn, and then I don't think the dragon is really doing much this turn. Because he's trying to. He's focused.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got then.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. So that's that, and then so we're back at the top with Warden, and that's where we will pick up for next time. As you guys are on the opposite side of the tower defense game at the moment.